My name is Roland. I'm down in Studio B, where our live sessions are made possible by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. And we've got a good one today. Anya Hinkle's here. Hey, Anya.
Hey, Roland.
Good to see you again. Thanks for coming in.
Good to see you. Yeah, it's been since COVID.
Yeah, everything's changed, right?
Well, we talked about trying to come in earlier, but I'm so glad we waited because we have this wonderful band.
Yeah.
We're able to bring all of us together.
Yeah, that's true. There was a while we had the one or two artist sessions, which were nice, but man, we got a good band today, big band. Mm-hmm. You want to introduce your band and we'll hit your first song?
Oh, I would love to. I guess we'll just go around the circle. On my right is Thomas Castle, originally from Norton, Virginia, now lives in Nashville, Tennessee. And there's a lot to say about Thomas. He plays with a lot of different groups and a lot of different people, but he has his own project that he was doing for quite a while, Circus Number 9. On my left, playing the bass today and singing some, this is Mary Lucy. And she's just a veteran entertainer, and she's a wonderful friend. And she's played with the Biscuit Burners and Uncle Earl, and now she's with Lover's Leap. Julian Pinelli is over here on the fiddle. Julian is from Asheville, but lives in Nashville now, and plays with a lot of different really wonderful projects. I guess I met you right after Ben Soleil came off the road, but since then you've played with a lot of folks, Molly Tuttle and Front Country and Peter Rowan and lots of folks. And then here on the end, Billy Cardine, now with Lover's Leap, but also with the Biscuit Burners, and plays with a lot of different people, Acoustic Syndicate and others.
And it is the 500th time that Billy has played in this room. So.
Yeah, he's pretty... He's pretty used to it. Looks pretty comfortable over there.
I can't wait to hear what it sounds like. It's a great assembly of talent. Great new songs, by the way. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's your first tune today?
We're going to do one called The Hills of Swannanoa. It's a co-written song with Akira Satake, who's a Japanese banjo player from that lives in the Black Mountain area. He had written this song called Swannanoa and asked me to write words, and I ended up writing a song that interfaced with his, and I asked him if it would be okay to record with this exact lineup of folks, and he gave us permission to do so. I've been in the studio with Akira and also with Duncan Wickle, but we're going to do it the way we did it on the album. A 1, 2, 3. In a little white house by the railroad along the trace from the lowlands, my love and I did live. Cross the Blue Ridge Mountains, through the blackest balsam, twisted laurel hills. Not a body or soul forget. The green, green grass and the fatal fields, the deer and rabbit fight. Oh, it's heaven in its mane. Well, the maiden of the mist, she took my hand and led me to the golden land. Pulled a plow straight in a lane. Hey, hey, walk me down, down to the valley below, where the snow still falls in April and the mist don't leave till noon in the hills of Swannanoa. Just a sprite of the woods, just a spirit of the river running by, pouring down, playing under the trestle. A little baby girl, a baby born with dazzling water in her eyes, in the grotto of her daddy's hired to nestle. Hey, hey, walk me down, down to the valley below, where the snow still falls in April and the mist don't leave till noon growing in the hills of Swannanoa. Hey, 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 walk me down, down to the valley below, where the snow still falls in April, and the mist don't leave till noon. In the hills of Swannanoa.
All right, it's WNCW, Anya Hinkle and the band playing live today. That one called Hills of Swannanoa. That was pretty good, Anya.
Well, I'm just lucky to be around these folks. It's been a real journey, just trying to figure out, how I want to make music now under my own name. And I'm really grateful for all the people in this room and, everybody here at WNCW for really supporting, this effort that kind of took me from being a member of Teleco to putting out this first album under my own name.
But was that a scary jump for you to sort of know it's you, it's not the band?
I think I was ready for that, but I just wasn't quite sure how to put it all together. And it turned out that I could that there were so many wonderful musicians in this area that were excited to play. And I remember I had a European tour planned back in 2019, I guess it was, and I called up Julie and I said, well, do you want to go to France? And he said, yeah.
That's easy enough.
Yeah, he made it super easy. So Tom's the same way. I had met you, I think, through a mutual friend of ours, Hiroshi, and we've had the pleasure of playing together, I'd say, almost 3 years now, just here and there. So it's been really fun to watch, especially these two younger players, just watch their opportunities and careers grow, and just grateful that they hang around with me and do some of these runs together. So it's
it is an amazing thing, the talent in this area where we live, especially playing the music you're playing, and a community that supports each other totally, it seems like always. The last song we just heard has this like really old soul to it. Like it feels like one of those songs that could be written, 150 years ago, something like that. But were you going for that at all, or?
Well, when Akira shared his song with me that you heard, all of the instrumental breaks were essentially his melody,
right.
And I had that very like Shady Grove kind of feel to it. And so I think I was thinking of something that had to do with the history of this area. And I started reading about the Great Flood of 1916, which, this is a made-up story, the one I just sang, but there were elements of truth. All of the bridges did wash out along the French Broad. There were coffins floating down the river. The prisoners really did drown in the penitentiary. So it was a major devastation in this area, and I just kind of struck me as what this song ought to be about. So.
Yeah. That's interesting. Do you research on other songs? Is that part of the thing?
Songs are a wonderful way to explore our world, I think, from just within yourself to, all kinds of stories, personal stories. For example, that tune Ballad of Zona Abston that I played the last time I was here with Teleco, I believe. That's just a woman's story that was kind enough to share it with me. So there's just I think that's the fear I guess I had at one point with songwriting. I thought I'm going to run out of things to write about, but really it's just a lens, a way to have a deeper understanding of our world and to delve in a little bit deeper. And the chance to share it, I think, gives you that push.
Yeah. Have you ever tried prose writing? Is that work for you? Or?
I've thought about it.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I've thought about it, but no.
No, couldn't do that. But you can write songs like that. Who needs short stories, right? Anya Hinkle, I should mention in the show coming up this Sunday, right? Isis Music Hall over
Yeah.
in West Asheville. Was this going to be the band playing on Sunday?
Yeah, we'll have this group, and we'll also be joined by Graham Sharp, who
Right.
agreed to come down and sing one of the tunes off the record called "What's It Gonna Take," that we wrote together the day after George Floyd was killed.
I saw that.
And just happened to make that writing date on that particular day, and it was a wonderful opportunity for us to just kind of work through our feelings and figure out like what kind of statement we as songwriters needed to make about that, and as humans. We're not going to do that one, unfortunately, in this session, but it's on the record, and all that's on, you can find it.
Got to be fun to write a song with Graham, too. A great songwriter.
Graham's my neighbor, and he's usually so busy, but he made some time during the pandemic, and it was a nice chance to kind of build up our friendship and bring our families together in different ways that included cycling and videography and lots of other things too. So it became a family collaboration of sorts with his kids and mine, and so yeah, we had a good time.